Hi folks, welcome to the Gold Coast Art School. My name's Stephen and welcome particularly to our inner sanctum. This is where we clean up stuff. If you're an oil painter, you probably wonder what to do with all the turps because it's messy stuff, it smells bad, but it's not as toxic as you think. Now what we do at the school, we just use these simple things with a bit of grit in there to help scrub the brushes. But every now and again, it gets yucky. So what we do simply is we just pour it into a container like that and let it, so we get to that point and then we put the brakes on like that and just let that settle. Guess what we have left over? This is just coloured dirt and really it can be returned to the earth eventually. Once you've got rid of the turps, that will break down in the soil. There's a few chemicals in there from the colours, but nothing terribly toxic, except for cadmium. This stuff you can scrape off into a bucket. The turps will evaporate quickly, and it's not particularly toxic, as I said. This will settle, and you will be able to get turps, usable turps later, and there'll be a tiny bit of sludge at the bottom which you dispose of. 1 week later, and what have we got? See how all this stuff there, the sludge has dropped to the bottom? That's just the clay and a little bit of the pigment that's trapped in the clay. And all this is turps that we can use again. So I'm just going to stick what I can. Have to be careful doing this because a couple of times I've poured it in here and I've been a little bit too brisk. This stuff can burn. It does help that you wash your hands afterwards. That's about all I want to do. I need to keep a little bit left over so I can give that a bit of a slush around. See how the bottom of it just doesn't want to dislodge. I might have to slosh that around later. And then after that, we just put it in our slush bucket. Might have to scrape that with something and just pour it in there. Now, see all that? That's just coloured clay left over from be 12 months. 12 months, how many students?
Oh, hundreds.
Couple of hundred? Yeah. So that's what happens. What little turps is left evaporates off and just leaves that. And really that's just clay. That's dirt. You can return that to Mother Earth and she'll say thank you. And bugs will deal with the rest. So that's how you look after, keep your turps going.
Yeah.
Don't just chuck your turps out. It's valuable stuff. You can reuse it once or twice, maybe even 3 times. Depends what you've been painting. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time.